I'm making this video because there is something very wrong with whatever I have in my hands right now.
So recently, this new Blu-ray release for David Lynch's Inland Empire has come out from StudioCanal, and despite it sporting a brand new 4K restoration sticker supervised by David Lynch on the slipcover, I have serious doubts that this is in fact a brand new 4K restoration, and I am going to tell you why. So recently a new Criterion Collection 4K remaster for this film has been released, but StudioCanal has provided us with a new Region B Blu-ray for the film. And the great thing about this new Region B release is the inclusion of the More Things That Happened, the 75 minutes of deleted scenes. But wait. Because in late 2020, Italian distributor CG Entertainment already released a new Blu-ray edition with a new director-approved high-definition master of this film, which is radically different from what we have in the new StudioCanal release.
But why is this information so important to us right now?
Because these two are not the same. And neither this one is the same as these two.
This Blu-ray was released in 2010 from Optimium Home Entertainment, and all of these three releases that I showed you use radically different high-definition sources for the film. And I think I might need to show you some scenes from the film to prove what I'm saying. But with these releases right here being now over 13 years old, I think we might want to put it aside because really it's not important today. But it is important to know that the film Inland Empire was shot on video in standard definition. Therefore, the sole existence of a high-definition master is incredible. This is one of the very first scenes of the film, and one that started to get me thinking about something that was wrong with the new StudioCanal Blu-ray. What you're seeing right now is taken from the Italian Blu-ray release from late 2020, so not the StudioCanal release. But I really want you to focus on the lamp and the curtains in this scene, because when we compare it to the new StudioCanal Blu-ray, something appears incredibly off about it. Now, this is the exact same scene, but from the StudioCanal Blu-ray. Look at the lamp and look at the curtains. Now, maybe you haven't seen anything. Let me show you again what's wrong with this scene. Do you see how weird some of the lines and outlines of the objects in the scene look? Well, maybe you don't see anything wrong with this, but let me show you the scene that had me convinced that this Blu-ray is definitely not a brand new 4K restoration. Right now it's almost impossible to not see what's going on in here. Do you see how messed up the characters look? It's even more clear what's going frame by frame. The characters just look wrong. They look like pixel conglomerates. They look wrong. They look bad. They look AI generated. That is genuinely the best description that I could give. What is even going on right now? Why do they look like this? What is this? This was one of the worst offenders, but literally the entire film looks like this. Some scenes don't even look all that bad. In fact, they're passable, even if something weirdo occasionally happens, like whatever this thing is in Laura Dern's eyes. But it's just baffling. I have no idea what's going on here. It's not really visible, but right here there are tons of lines in the rabbit's heads that keep changing, and the radiator looks weird. It also keeps changing. I don't know why it's happening. My only real guess is that this is seriously an AI generated 4K remaster of the film. It could be this high-definition master of the film that was filtered through artificial intelligence, but at this point I genuinely don't know. I have no idea. But with this film being shot on video in incredibly low quality in standard definition and never having a real high-definition source to begin with, I think that this is the best looking version of Inland Empire that we will ever get. Since this film is my favorite movie of all time and I'm used to a whole another visual presentation for it, those lines, those tiny little tweaks in the image, in how this film looks, do genuinely bother me at times, but still, it's great to have something like this. But with that being said, to be honest, I'm really glad that this European release of Inland Empire exists, because it finally gave us the deleted scenes and the Lynch One documentary. So that is already a good reason to buy this. And with that, I think I'm out. I've said everything that I needed to say today.